Yeah, basically, we need another 7 levels, so we'll be level 44 before we'll get the potential triple win drops. But I think I'm fine with how I leveled up, with focusing on crop stuff first and then XP related things. So I think we'll actually be able to buy blueberry seeds this restock because we only got 14. So I think we really only need to plant like 5 more, which is definitely going to be doable. Once we plant those 5, then we won't have too many seeds in our basket popping up, and we'll be able to purchase them. Then we can start getting through the stockpile of orange seeds that we have. I wonder if in the future there will be enough assets that have boost with time reduction. If sunflowers will just take like a single second, like by the time you plant them, you already have to harvest them because they already don't take a whole lot. Definitely interested in this game, but I don't I don't necessarily want to just throw a ton of money at it immediately to try to pay to win, so they say. Other than my initial investment to actually get started in the game, pretty much made all of my progress by actually playing it. Anything that I've bought off of the secondary market, I've been able to purchase by selling the assets that I've earned playing the game. But it is a slow grind, and there's no expectation that like you'll get rich or anything by playing this. This is something that you should play if you enjoy these kinds of games. Like if you like to have something that, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, that you end up doing on your lunch breaks or when you go to the bathroom or stuff like that. It gives you something to entertain you on those short bits, and it also provides a monetary reward for entertaining yourself. But I don't think I would grind this game as like a job or anything. Definitely don't want to give people the idea that that's something you could do because I've been playing this for months and I think I have essentially earned, like, if I cashed out my Matic cryptocurrency at an exchange when it was probably at its average, I've maybe made like $50 playing this game over the course of several months. But I've made $0 because I haven't actually sold any of those things. Like, it's either sitting in my crypto wallet or like waiting to be used for something, or I've directly reinvested it into other parts of the game. So it's not exactly something that you could just get rich doing. But I don't know. Like if you have thousands of dollars that you could just drop at the start of the game, get all the items that boost you. Probably wouldn't take long to start making decent money at this game. But if you have thousands of dollars to drop, like, do an actual business investment. don't don't try to make money off of this. Like I said, it's good to envision it as a way to like monetize your off times. Like I said, like when you're having a poop, it's a way to make money while pooping. Um, or if you just enjoy these kinds of games. Um, but I really like the fact that because it is on the blockchain, you can trade these assets for others' games' assets essentially. So, like if I would like another Web3 based game, Planet X, I think, or Planet 4. I don't know if it's Planet X or if it's Roman numerals, or not 4, 9. I swear, I know numbers. Anyway, um, like I could play this game, make like get assets to sell on a secondary marketplace, get enough Matic to then buy assets on the secondary marketplace for Planet X, and I could kind of like propel myself forwards a bit in that game. So it's not such a grind from the start. Or just use it to as like my barrier of entry into the game. Like instead of propelling myself forwards, just basically use the money to buy into the game, because all these Web3 games, like you usually have to purchase something to get started, which makes sense because that's typically how the developers monetize the game. It's kind of like a seed money to start the development, like further development of the project. So yeah, you could just use it to just get started on other games. So you basically don't ever have to like pay to play a game again. So it being a Web3 game has me interested in a few aspects. It was like translating that to non-Web3 games, like thinking about AAA titles, like, if I could play Halo enough that I earned these weapons or skins or whatever assets from playing multiplayer matches, then I could sell them and then use the money from that to buy like the latest Call of Duty game, and then like play Call of Duty a bunch, earn assets there, and then go buy a different game. Like that's kind of cool. It's especially good for people that cannot afford to just buy their entertainment. Um, like that was definitely me as a child and as a teenager. Children should not really be involved with uh, real life financial stuff like this. So I don't want to sound like I'm advocating for that. Although I do think that financial literacy is important. I don't exactly want kids getting involved with crypto like that. Um, but like thinking as like a teenager, I I would get like a game at the start of the year, and I would play that one single game like all throughout the year, because that was pretty much all I had. Like I could go play something else, but like my mother was, yeah, she did not have the finances to just buy me like any game that I wanted when I wanted it, and I didn't have the finances. Definitely, like even when I was like when I got my first job, like I had a lot higher priorities to spend that money on than just whatever video game I wanted. But even when I was a teenager and I wasn't able to get a job at that point, wasn't old enough, it would have been really cool to be able to buy other games that my friends were playing, by playing another game.